Hi, everyone. This is reference librarian Isaac Samuels from the Hofstra Law Library. I'm making this video to give you all a look at our new catalog. We call it Discovery. I want to go over a couple of the basic features of the catalog. Some of you may have tried to use it already since it's been live for a couple months now. But for those of you who are using it for the first time, I want to show everyone what we can do with it. So first, the best way to get there is from our law library homepage. You can click the catalog link and that'll take you right to this main search page. And one of the things we've tried to do with this is kind of give it a one-stop shopping sort of thing so you can find everything you need. For example, we have a quick link to your course reserves. If you're looking for something that your professor put on reserve, you can do it by instructor. The default is by course name. So that's very easy to find your course reserve materials now. We also have our resources tab, which lets you chat with a librarian during reference hours and gives you quick links to our research guides, interlibrary loan, and some other features. But primarily what people are going to be using Discovery for is to find books and to find articles. So this is going to be a basic introduction to how we go about doing that using Discovery. You see here is the Discovery homepage, and the basic search is pretty simple. It's like Google. You have a main search bar, but you can also use terms and connectors. So if I wanted to search for copyright, I could run that search, or I could do something a little bit more complex. I could do copyright and fair use in quotes. So that way we search for copyright and the term fair use, because it's in the quotes, it'll search it as a term. So that's one way to find results. Now you'll notice on the sidebar here, we have various options. The default is it will search Axon Library and the Hofstra Law Library for results. You can also branch out to libraries worldwide, but that's not necessarily going to have something in our collection. That's just going to be any library that uses the system anywhere if you're looking for it. We also have an advanced search feature where you can search using any of these keys, author, ISBN, keyword, etc. And you can even add more rows to add more terms. And you have other various limiting options here. So if you're not finding what you want, or you're getting too many results through the basic search, you could do things like limit by year, by format, etc. So that's a basic search using our catalog, and an advanced search using our catalog. So I'm going to go back to our main page here and do a sample search about finding books and finding an article. So if I wanted to, we'll use our same example again. We'll say fair use, and copyright. And I'm going to run that search as a basic search. Now, if I'm looking for just books, we can use our format limiters here to limit to book. And what that's going to do is that's going to give you books, print books, ebooks, etc. So you could further narrow your results there. And you're going to see whether it's available at the Hofstra Law Library, and you'll see the call number, so you can find it on the shelf. You can see all of these are available in the law library. Some of them will only be available in Axon Library. So for example, if I wanted to take the law library out of it, you can see that these are in Axon Library. And if I only want print books in Axon Library, for example, I can deselect this. And you'll see that this is a print book at the main library in Axon. And you could go into the record if it's an Axon book and find the more information about the title, where it's held. And over here, you can see the call number by clicking on the availability for an Axon title. Whereas with the law library titles, you'll see the call number right in your search results. So that's the very basics of book searching rather. And again, you can use all of the limiting factors and the advanced search to perform your search through the catalog. So I'm going to go back to our main page, and I want to talk about articles for a minute. So to search articles, one of the things you can try is, well, let's do a basic search first for our same search. We'll do fair use, in quotes for the phrase, and copyright. Oops, got a bit of an error there. Let's go back and try searching again. We'll bring up a fresh page just to make sure. And let's try our search fair use and copyright. There we go. So now I'm going to limit to articles or downloadable articles you can do if you want to see if it's available online. And you can see we have downloadable articles now based on our search terms. And you can click the Access Online key here and see all of the different databases where the article is available. And you can click, for example, View Full Text. This should take us to Hein Online through our proxy server. And it'll take you right to the article there based on what came back in the result. Now remember, if you're not seeing what you're looking for, you can always do libraries worldwide to see if it's available somewhere else. And if you come to the reference desk with that information, that might help us narrow it down and get you a copy, be it print or digital. So those are the basics of how to use the Discovery catalog. We showed you from the library homepage how to get there. We can click on the catalog link. We also put together a very basic guide for you to take a look at with all of the things that I just talked about in an easy to use, very simple format with screenshots, etc. And you can get there from Discovery itself by clicking on resources and research guides. Our law library research guides, which are made by your friendly law librarians. And we'll be adding the Discovery guide there soon. But for now, the best way to do it would be from the home page. And we'll go library guides, and you can see it here. So that's the basics. Thank you very much for listening.